Hi everyone, really good to see you again today. Today, I'm back in the UK. I had a fantastic time in Dublin. Thank you to everyone out in Dublin who made me so welcome. Really enjoyed it. What I am enjoying is the weather today, but unfortunately, it's giving me a little bit of hay fever. So you see quite a few cuts, you know it's me coughing, sneezing, all the rest of it, so my apologies. Where are we going? Going to a fast food chain today. Now, why do we do these fast food chains? Well, I'll tell you why, because they're accessible to everybody. You know, they're all around the country. This one we're going to is Taco Bell. Now, I think there's got about 67 or 70 of them dotted all around the country. They're a big American business, but they are global as well, so they're in many countries. Never had Taco Bell before. Funny enough, nor's the cameraman, so he can't advise me either. As always, let's give it a go. This should be easy. Nice quiet road. Okay, so I've come inside. It's lunchtime. I've got to say, it is incredibly quiet in here. And what I've done, I've used one of them infernal machines, the touch screens. Actually work no problem at all. However, you can actually go straight to the counter. You can order from there. Now, I've ordered loads. As usual, I'll share it with the cameraman. But again, when all the food arrives, I'm going to explain exactly what I've ordered. But when I mean the whole range, I've ordered the whole range. Everything's here. What did I order? I ordered their regular volcano burrito. Well, it's got to be done, isn't it? Volcano sounds like it's going to be a little bit hot and spicy, so let's just push this down here. There it is there. I'll open that up in a second. Then, now it was a meal, so that came with some fries, so let's put them fries on there. Nice colour to them fries. And the Pepsi Max. Actually, you can have any soft drink you want, you just go up and help yourself. Then down here it says a crunchy taco. So, I imagine that's the crunchy one because it felt crunchy. So, well, I mean, first impressions on that is a bit. Anyhow, onwards. Then we have the crispy chicken soft taco. Crikey, there's a combination here, isn't there? Well, that just fell apart, but that's that there. Then I have my quesadilla, which is a cheese one, which is underneath. I'll open that up in a second because I'm getting myself in the right pickle here. I've got myself some churros and their fries Bel Grande. Let's open them up. Well, I'll tell you what, they look actually, that's actually quite a picture on a plate, isn't it? I mean, or in a box. Yeah, that looks quite nice. You've got some mince on top, tomatoes, sour cream, and the fries. And there's some cheese in there as well. Now listen, I've got to get myself organised because this is just all over the place. So let me get myself organised and I'll see you shortly. My first, Taco Bell. Looks a bit of a mixed bag, doesn't it? Guys, we had to move tables because the other one was really wobbly and all the rest of it. However, we've just come to this one. It's better than the other one, look. Right, let's start with my cheese quesadilla. Now, got to bear in mind, how much was this? This is £5.29. Well, it's already sliced, so let's just take a slice, but take a look in there. It's got the cheese, the quesadilla as well, it's leaking everywhere. Describe that really. Yeah, it's got the gooey cheese, and you can see it's gooey. But that is incredibly bland. There, a little bit spicy, but there's nothing. Yeah, that is actually really bland. It's there's a lot of money. If you like, for a poor cheese, or poor warm cheese sandwich. Yeah. I can't really put a spin on this. I'm trying to think of a way of saying, oh yeah. But that is, it's very lacking. I think there's a couple of different cheeses in there. Would I go mad for that? No. Would I order that again? No. Now guys, that's not really a good start. I'm just looking at the packaging here. It says you can have it with seasoned beef, grilled chicken, black beans, crispy chicken. But yeah, it's not very cheesy. All the cheese that's in there is just really processed cheese. That's disappointing. Not a good start. Where do we move to from here? I'm a little bit tempted to go for the volcano one, but I think that's the most interesting one, so I think I'll probably leave that until last. I'm going to go for the crispy chicken soft taco, which is this one here. Now, first impressions was that hasn't been wrapped particularly well, because as I opened it up, it just fell apart. Actually, that, yeah, looks a little bit anemic. Is there any sauce in there at all? No, there's no sauce, there's nothing there. So you've got the lettuce, you've got some cheese on top. Obviously you've got the wrap. Excuse me. Only way, one way around it. Let's just dive in. Oh God, that's dry. I'll tell you what, that's incredibly dry. I'm full up with hay fever, and as I said earlier on, it's drying me right out. I'm just taking a look behind me there. KFC, I don't know. As much as I don't like KFC, I'm a little bit tempted to have gone over there. That is really disappointing. Okay, there's a crunch to the chicken. You've got the lettuce in there, obviously the cheese, but the wrap is dry. Everything about it, you can just take a quick glance in there. It is just, yeah. Desperately needs something. It needs a sauce, it needs something in there just to liven it up and liven the taste buds up. So I'm going to move that one over there. Cameraman's going to have a fill today. Let's move this guy over here. This is my crunchy taco. So let's pick this up, take a look inside. And again, so you can see, obviously it is a crunchy taco. Got the mince underneath. Cheese and lettuce. Quite a running theme here. Everything just seems to be full of cheese and lettuce, but yeah. I'm going to take that out. You have the mince there. But again, that is super bland. It's not a huge amount of quality in there. I'm kind of lettuce right out with it all. The taco itself is just falling apart, as it would do because it's a crispy one, but yeah. Oh gosh, this is not good. As I say, it's quite bland. It's not actually pleasant to eat because it is just falling apart all over the place. Saturated there with the lettuce. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have that again. Definitely wouldn't have that again. So far, 3 down and 3 I wouldn't have. I'm actually sort of sitting here thinking it's prime time, lunchtime, and there's no one in here. This does an awful lot, doesn't it? Now, let's get onto this volcano burrito. Right, let's start with these fries because they've got some seasoning on them. Let's see if they're not actually particularly crispy. They're not massively crispy. Now, I'm not going to complain. They're not pipingly hot, but in fairness, I've been messing around here and changing tables. What I do like, actually, is the rub over it. A little bit of spice in there. Got to speak, actually. That chip I had, or fry I had, was crispy. Yeah, that one's okay. They're not the worst, and they're not the best. Well, the only thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to open this up. I'm going to take a big chunk out of it and tell you what I think. and then give you an opportunity to sort of take a look. Absolutely nothing in it. I'm sitting there almost happy that it's not particularly spicy. However, it is moist. There is very little heat. Hang on, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Let's try some of this here. See if if there's any heat with this. Going to be messy as always, Gary. Good man. None. You know what I'm like with my spice. I'm a bit of a wimp, to say the least. But the positives on that, it is very, very moist. But again, you have the rice. The sauce that's in there is nothing. It tastes almost of nothing. There's nothing there. It's just, it's not even cheese. It's just wet sauce. Again, the ground beef itself is not great. There's no massive quality in there. Now, come on, it's fast food, so I'm not expecting Michelin star food, but would I come in and have that again? No. Would I have that again? No, 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 no. It's a disappointment, to say the least. I'm just checking here. How much is that price-wise? So £6.89 for the burrito, for the fries, and for the drink. Would I pay £6 or nearly £7 for that? No. I wouldn't at all. I wouldn't recommend that at all. There's nothing to it. You're expecting now, my anticipation, okay, here we go again, everyone's going to be laughing, Gary's going to be going, ooh, 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 the mouth's on fire and everything. Zero. And I mean zero. There's no heat whatsoever coming off it. This is a major disappointment. Major. Not minor, major. Okay, last. Oh, it's not last because I've got my churros at the end. So let's take a look at these. Take a close up. Because in fairness, that looks quite picturesque, doesn't it? My fries Bel Grande. I see there's been a major row after this between me and the cameraman, who's not eating what. Because he'd be like, I don't want that. No, no, you have that, you have that, you have that. I know he wins every time, but yeah. So again, sour cream on there. You got the mince, got the cheese, and some tomatoes. Picturesque-wise, it looks actually quite nice. How much is this? £5.29. £5.29. That's let's try it anyhow. Unfortunately, it's the running theme with that mince. It's bland again. Take a look here. I do like nacho cheese. I would actually prefer them on nachos. That's not even good nacho cheese. No, that's disappointing as well. That's a lot of money for what it is, because it is just some fries, some chopped tomato on top, a little bit of mince, and away you go, and good luck. Wow. All round, this is hugely disappointing, and I'm talking on a mega scale. I think it's got flies in here, annoying me as well. I mean, that happens. I'm not necessarily blaming themselves for that, but that's annoying. What I'm going to do, I want to change the scenery. I'm going to let the cameraman pack all this up. I'm not going to waste it. We'll figure some way of eating it at some point. I'm going to have my churros, just to take a close up on them with my caramel sauce. I'm going to take them outside. Yeah, and give my final thoughts. It's very awkward, really, because normally I find at least 1-2 good things, especially when you order that much, but this isn't very good quality. It's fast food, but it's poor fast food. There's nothing in there that would, from my point of view, elevate anything, and you would turn around and say, yeah, get in here, try that, try this. The food is bland. It's not particularly cheap, is it? I mean, at the end of the day, I'll go through the prices in a second, but yeah, I'm going to pack it all up, not waste it. We will be arguing who's eating what and how and when, and I'll give you my final thoughts outside after I've tried my churros. And just again, first impressions of them. Yeah, that's something else to look forward to, isn't it? Okay, I'll see you outside. It's a bit of a change of scenery. The weather is absolutely glorious. However, what I've done, I've taken my churros, brought them outside. Now, this comes with a caramel sauce. Take a close up on the caramel sauce. Let's take a, oh, actually that's quite nice and thick, that caramel sauce. Oh yeah. Can the churros save the day? Oh, that's very gooey. Oh God. No. No. That can't save the day. The sauce, that caramel sauce, is so sweet. My Lord, that's really, really sweet. The churros there, they're very, very hard. Saying that, if you ate them when they're really hot, I suppose they might have been a bit softer, but all round, they were not good. What was good? The word of today is simple, it's bland. Bland, 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 bland. Now, that's really disappointing, but the first thing that worried me, as soon as I went in, prime time, lunchtime, no one in there. And okay, one person came in, they left, they got a takeaway, then a chap arrived, Just Eat or whatever, he got something, went away, but that was it. There was no one else in there. And they do some specials there, and again, I was thinking, well, surely that's going to drive people in there, but it didn't. Just want to take the menu out here. I look at the combo, that volcano burrito, beef. The beef, so bland. And I bit into it, I was like, here we go again. Everyone's going to have a laugh from Gary. Bit in. Something's not right. When I opened it up, I dived into that sauce. There was no flavour to it. It wasn't, flavour-wise, didn't have a great flavour, didn't taste nice. But the beef as well, as I say, bland, that's the word. You had the rice, and with that sauce, it actually made it a little bit soggy. And it wasn't a nice sogginess, if you like. Normally you're in there, oh yeah, that you know, it's juicy and all the rest of it. That was really, really unpleasant. And I do mean unpleasant. If you like the fries that came with it, I like the coating on the fries. Fries are okay, but nothing special. Obviously the drink's a drink. Yeah, actually, it was a good drink. It was a good drink. Then you come on to your crunchy taco. Again, it's the same. It's the same mince. It's got no flavour to it. Packed full of that lettuce. You bit in, the taco just disintegrated completely. It was very difficult to eat. And again, no flavour. There's nothing there. No seasoning. There's nothing. It was, dare I say the word, bland. Just boring. It was there. It looked a picture. It looked a picture. But again, would you pay that kind of money for it? Because there was nothing in it. There was absolutely no flavour. There was nothing there. In fairness, that was probably the best out of a real bad bunch. You know, I've brought most of it back here, and I won't waste it. But I'm kind of like, God, I've got something to look forward to later on, haven't I? Oh dear me. So on to the bill. So my volcano burrito meal, $6.89. My crunchy taco, $1.69. My crispy chicken soft taco, £2.89. The quesadilla, £5.49. My fries Bel Grande, fantastic name for it. Shame they weren't fantastic. £5.29, and my churros £2.59. Total $24.84. So what's my final thoughts? It's simple. That food was nasty. Yeah, fast food, bad fast food. Now, I've never been to Taco Bell before. Never ever will I put foot. Never. I won't go back. I won't do another review there. That is it for me. I mean, I don't know if you've been to Taco Bell. You know, what's your thoughts? I don't know how popular it is in America. You know, obviously they're expanding here in the UK. But God almighty, that was really, really not good. That really was disappointing. There's nothing there. I'm really struggling to actually give you any real positives. Is it the worst review I've done on the channel? Do you know, I think it is. I think it beats them all. I think it beats the Harvester. It even beat that place in the O2, and I got food poisoning from there. What mark am I going to give it? Do you know what? I'm going to give it a half. 0.5. Don't recommend it. Really, really, I don't know. It could be the franchise. It could be down to the franchise. You know, they have loads of different franchises, and it could be down to one specific franchise. But I get the impression that's what's served up pretty much everywhere, because the place was clean. It's got a 5-star hygiene rating. So wow. Listen, if you've been to Taco Bell, please let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I can't tell you how disappointed I am. As always, if you can like and subscribe to the channel, I always appreciate that. And until next time, bye-bye. Are you getting this or am I getting this? I'm gonna have to get it, aren't I? You get the churros then. Oh, shocking.